Have you ever asked yourself the question, how do I get a rapid cash injection of £10,000 or more in my business? Maybe your business is in a position where it's doing really well, but you just need that cash injection. Or potentially you're just starting out in business and you're thinking, well, how do I actually scale this exponentially? Well, if you look at what are the top marketers, entrepreneurs and influencers in the UK doing, then if you implement the process, then it will work for you to an extent of your skill set. First thing to understand is to master your skill set and to develop it so that the £10,000 comes easy and you can gain that rapid cash injection into your business. Now in today's video, I'm going to keep this short and I'm going to show you exactly what to do, the fastest way to get an extra £10,000 into your bank account, irrespective of whether you're an experienced and established entrepreneur and or whether you are just starting out. And by the way, if you're an experienced entrepreneur, you can do this time and time again, and you can generate £80,000, £100,000, £150,000 a month, just like my top performing clients are doing. So pay attention. I want to keep this brief and to the point. What you have to do is you have to deliver a masterclass that demonstrates who you are, what you do, and how you can help a potential client. By the way, my name is Jazz Rose. I started and scaled my first business from £30 to £3 million through implementing processes like this. I sold it age 32 and retired. And loads of people are asking me for coaching and consultancy advice to grow their coaching and consultancy business. Now here I am giving out the advice on YouTube, as well as running elite entrepreneurial programs to help coaches, consultants and entrepreneurs scale. So first thing you've got to do is you've got to run a masterclass that tells people who you are, what you do, and how you can help. Why is that important? Because then when you run that masterclass, you want typically somewhere in the region of 30 people to attend that masterclass. Who are those 30 people? They could be previous clients. They could be existing clients. This is a one that many people miss out on and don't pay attention to, because there could be what we call an upsell in there, or a new opportunity in there that potentially you've not disclosed before, and they get exclusive access as priority members. It could be potential clients that are following you on Instagram, following you on YouTube, that are inside your email list, that are inside your WhatsApp phone, inside your WhatsApp or your phone conversations that you can reach out to, that are inside your WhatsApp or phone conversations that you can reach out to and have world-class conversations with. Here's why this is really powerful, is because you get to have multiple sales conversations with many different people at the same time. You don't need to do this one-on-one, although you could if it's a more higher value offer. So you get 30 people into a room, and you could get, if you sell something at £1,000, then all you need is 10 people to buy. You've got yourself, ladies and gentlemen, £10,000. If you get a £2,000 offer, and we're going to walk you through this in just a second, what your offer should and could look like, then all you need is 5 people to buy, and ladies and gentlemen, you've got yourself £10,000. Or if you have a £500 offer, which, unless you're really just starting out, I wouldn't recommend, then you need to get 20 people in and then sell at £500 each. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. And of course, if you're a higher level entrepreneur, you've done this multiple times before, and maybe if it's in this realm here or the existing clients, then you sell a £5,000 or a £10,000 offer. 5,000 times 2 is how much? 10,000. You got it just right. So how do you break this down, and how does this work really effectively for you? Well, to get 30 people to show up, typically you might need 100 people to register. But before we get there, we have to build out what we call a framework. We've got to build out something that is solidified. And I want to explain, this will work for you whether you are an electrician, whether you are a gardener, or whether you are a coach, consultant, business expert. Maybe you do relationship coaching, perhaps you're a personal trainer, you do physical health coaching, perhaps it is mindset coaching for leadership, it could be leadership consultancy, whatever it might be, recruitment. All of this sort of stuff, it works. First thing that you need is a remarkable product. What do I mean by product? Well, I mean something that you can create one time that can that can replicate itself. So a product, you've got to start to turn your service-based idea or business, your service-based solution, into a product, something that can be done time and time and time again. So your product could be that live interactive masterclass, and you will probably have some sort of demonstration, some sort of what do you call it, PowerPoint of how to deliver that. That is remarkably important. And it could be like, if you're an electrician, for example, it's a random example. If you're an electrician, you can coach other electricians how you generated a certain result, how to get your first £100,000 a year as an electrician, how to or it could be, if you are a relationship coach, how to have your partner fall in love with you all over again and have marital bliss once and for all. Like, all of that sort of stuff you can coach. Or if you're even a parent and you're really good at parenting, people are always asking you for parenting advice around that sort of stuff. Get the freaking confidence to go, I'm running a masterclass on how to become a XYZ parent, or how to discipline your child in a way that demonstrates affection, love, and care at the same time. Boom. Now you get people into the room, you get people to register for that masterclass. And let's say, for example, today is the 1st of July 2024. You would get people to register for that masterclass, and the date might be 30th of July, somewhere between 7 to maybe 28 days away. Don't make it too long, don't make it too short. The better you are at doing this, the more people that you have in your ecosystem, the shorter the time frame. It could be just 7 days away. But if you're brand new and you're kind of building an audience, then 28 days might be more appropriate. So that's step number 1, is to build a world-class product. 2 is positioning. You've got to position yourself as the expert authority. How do we do that? The expert authority, by the way, that people actually want to learn from. How do you do that? Well, you could do valuable content creation, i.e. talk about your subject online. And here's the cool thing, at the beginning you don't need to be good, okay? You don't need to be super confident on camera. In fact, I would submit to you that if you're not super confident on the camera, it will typically compel, you can use that as an advantage in order to gain more people to come towards you, to say, look, I'm really not confident talking about this stuff. I've just been doing it for a number of years and it's been working for me, and I feel really vulnerable right now, but I want to just show you what I've been doing, so hopefully it can work for you. Oh, you have got people in the putty of your hands. Why? Because people love that authentic vulnerability. Here's the downside that I have. I can't do that because I'm now developed to a level of skill, experience, having done it hundreds of times. I'm so confident on camera, I can't be vulnerable. I can't do that anymore. I can't say I'm not confident on camera. So use that as your leverage. If you are confident on camera, perfect, position your expertise, make content that does 3 things. Don't skip this step. By the way, as you're here right now, if you're getting value from this video and you're loving it, you're like, Jazz, this is juicy, I want to find out more. Subscribe to the page, because I know some of you watch this and you don't subscribe. What it does, it helps the algorithm to help more people. And my passion, my love, my joy, my enthusiasm is to serve as many entrepreneurs as possible. So, back to the content. Make content that does 3 things: engages the audience, emotionally connects, and entertains. And if you want to add a 4th one, by the way, educates. So educate, entertain, and emotionally connect. If you can link those, if you can do those 3 things in any single piece of content creation, it will put you in a far superior place, and clients will just love to be warming towards you, which means that they're more likely to register for this masterclass right here. They see you as an expert authority, they see you as somebody likable through the entertainment that you provide, and they see you somebody that connects with them emotionally. Fantastic. Now, once you position the expertise, you've got 100 people to register. Perfect. What's next? Now, here's where people fall short. And one of my clients, Devon, by the way, he did this package bit, and he went from somebody that was making in around the region of £8,000 to £10,000 a month to generating £38,000 in a single presentation by doing this one thing. What did he do? He packaged, highlight that. he packaged his expertise. He had lots of different programs, products and services, and he was selling them all individually at £1,000. I said, here's what you do, Devon, package them all together and sell them all for £1,000. He said, no, that's way too much value for that cheap price. I said, you will get far more people to buy in a shorter space of time, and if you can do that, then you're going to be able to generate far more profits for your business. He did that. He had around 100 people in his masterclass. He got 38 people to buy at £1,000. Boom shakalaka, £38,000 in literally an hour and a half. Great. So if you package what you know together, i.e. you add in digital assets, you add in an online masterclass, you add in a live masterclass, potentially you add in a world-class ebook, maybe you add in cheat sheets, reports, maybe you add in an experience where people can dine, wine, drink, laugh, share, play, enjoy experiences with you together. Potentially there's some mentoring, some consultancy in there. Maybe it's group, potentially one-on-one to increase the value. Package what you know, not just into, oh, you're going to get 4 sessions with me. Boring. Here's what I did. One of the things that I did when I started out in the coaching, mentoring space specifically is I said, right, you get 4 mentoring sessions with me one-on-one, and I'll plug you into my monthly mastermind, which is helping entrepreneurs to create an extra 5, 10, and even £15,000 a month. And we do that every single month, and you'll be plugged in for a year. And they're like, bang. So what you're paying for is a one-on-one consultancy. What you're gaining access to is far more valuable and far more sustainable. So that's one of the offers that I produced early on, so that you can obviously replicate. Okay, cool. So package your expertise. Don't just sell one thing, sell multiple things at the same time. So that gives your client more value and increases your profit along the way, which means that it's easier then to sell at £1,000, or if you're selling something more advanced, it's easier to sell at £2,000, or if you're obviously good at this already, like you can sell 4 or maybe 6 mentoring sessions alongside a 12-month mastermind once a month, every month on Zoom at £5,000. Easy. Sell 2 of those, 10 grand, or you can just make it a 10 grand solution and sell 1. It's not that difficult, okay? So package, and then finally, here's the kicker. If you don't do this bit, by the way, you will struggle then to produce the output that you're actually capable of. And here's where most coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs fail, is they fail on the presentation side. Now, over the last maybe 2.5 years, I've become world-class at presenting offers. I've become absolutely sensational at psychologically, spiritually, emotionally getting people to connect with my message and share it with them in such a way that compels them in order to take the next logical step. Because once you start to understand how to articulate what you know, articulate your message in such a way that just moves people emotionally. Listen, sales is not a logical process. You with me? So you've got to learn to present in a way that allows them, the customer or the client, to persuade themselves that working with you is the best next thing. And there's multiple layers to that, some of which I can share with you in YouTube videos, some of which, if you want more bespoke consultancy as to how I can help you to present in a more compelling way, then send me, tap one of the links below, book a call with us, and let's discuss how we might be able to help you. I helped Abby with this process particularly, and this is what Abby was making around 20-30 grand a month. And when she did this, by the way, she started delivering this type of masterclass weekly, and every week she was pulling in around 20 grand, which produced her £80,000 per month. Guys, I just walked her through the whole webinar process, what to say, how to say it, slow down here, girl, speed up there, and boom, within literally 4 sessions that she did with me, she started to generate £80,000 a month. Now she's flying and doing this consistently in multiple different businesses. Abby is a property consultant, by the way, and I've taught many of my clients these 4 things: product, position, package, present. Once you can do those 4 things, it becomes really so much easier to create and scale a successful business. Whether you're starting out, you want to make your first 5 grand, do this. Whether you're established, you want to make 50 grand a month, do this. Whether you're super established and you're doing well, you want to make 100 grand a month, 200 grand a month, 500 grand a month, do this. All right, listen, I'm done. I've been Jazz Rose, and you've been absolutely sensational. Subscribe to the channel. Do not leave this video without subscribing. It really helps me out, and it really helps the community out in terms of getting this message out there. So go ahead, productize your business, position your expertise, package it really well, sell multiple stuff at one time, and then present it in a world-class way that connects with your ideal client. You will generate £10,000 in that presentation if you do it well. And if you don't generate £10,000, don't kick yourself. Just do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again until it becomes a replicable process for you. My name's Jazz Rose. You've been absolutely world class. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.